There was a family that lived in a small town on the island of Luzon. Her father's farm had been destroyed by a flood, so they moved to a new place. They have a very rich neighbor with only one daughter and a tall house.
Wow, Dad, this place is much better than our house before we even have a rich neighbor.
Yes, Anna, we will start our better life here.
Let's go inside. It's hot in here.
The family always played outside their house, eat or slept. They always laugh and enjoy every moment that their neighbor would join them in having fun. The rich neighbor and her daughter watched them from their window.
It is so hot outside, so just stay here and read your books.
Mom, why do they always have fun outside while I'm here always reading books and not allowed to go out? It is for your own sake, my dear.
Yaya? Yes, madam. Can you please prepare our food? My daughter is hungry. The food is ready, madam.
The rich family servant usually cooked special food, and the poor family's daughter smelled their delicious aroma.
Mmm, it smells so delicious. I wish we had that food in our home.
She always stayed outside to smell the spirit of the food. Then days passed, and the rich family's daughter got thin, while the poor family's daughter looked happy and robust.
My dear, are you okay? Why do you look so pale?
I'm not really feeling well, mom. I don't know why.
How come my daughter got thin when she always ate delicious foods where our neighbor's daughter looked so healthy when they didn't usually eat?
One day, the rich neighbor looked at the poor neighbor's daughter and immediately closed all the windows.
I knew it. They've been smelling and stealing the spirit of our food. That's why my daughter got thin.
From that day on, the windows were always closed, but still they can smell the aroma of the food the servant was cooking.
I wonder why our neighbor always closes their windows. But that's okay. We can still smell the delicious aroma from their food.
One morning, a policewoman knocked on their door.
Hello, is anybody home?
Yes, officer, how may I help you?
Is your husband home? Can I talk to him?
Yes, officer. What seems to be the problem here?
The rich woman had filed a complaint against them.
Mr. Steven, your rich neighbor filed a complaint against me. Can you come to court tomorrow?
Yes, officer. Me and my family will be there.
They were left wondering what the problem was.
Here, what seems to be the problem our neighbor has with us?
I don't really know if you did anything to them to make them find.
The trial came. The poor family arrived first in court. Then the rich woman with her young lawyer arrived next.
Please be silent. The judge will now enter the court. For the trial, please all rise. The court is now in a session. Please be seated.
Order of the court. Please call the accused.
Have a lawyer.
I don't think I need one, ma'am. Thank you for asking.
The lawyer of the rich woman started it with a question.
Agree that you steal the spirit of their food?
No, ma'am. I strongly disagree with that question.
Do you agree that you've been staying beside their window and smelling the delicious aroma of their food?
I think I will agree with that question, ma'am.
Do you also agree that your child got robust and happy while the child of your neighbor got thin and pale?
I think I will also agree with that question, ma'am.
Then the father asked the judge if he could see the complainant's children.
Dear Honor, may I see our neighbor's children?
Bring the complainant's child inside.
Then the children shyly entered the courtroom, looking thin and pale.
Then the father asked question to the complainant. And he all agree. He also agreed that the farmer's family stole the spirit of their food just by smelling the aroma.
Your Honor, may I walk across the courtroom?
Yes, please do so.
The father walked across the room of the courthouse with the judge's permission. In this hand is a hat full of coins.
Do you hear the spirit in the tinkle of the coin?
Yes, I do.
If you hear it, then you and your family are paid.
All right, that's all. This case is dismissed.
Do you want to hear my family laugh?
The judge agreed and the courtroom got filled with laughter, but the judge was the loudest of them all.
The moral lesson of this story is don't accuse someone of a shallow reason that is still yours. It's a bad thing to judge people with low state and don't depend on what you see. We should be contented with all the things that God has given us. And that ends the story of My Father Goes to Court by Carlos Bulusan. Thank you everyone for watching.
Y'all please all rise. The